Alright, so real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and drill 5 holes into the gas tank, and I'm gonna take the gas tank and this sump somewhere to get it welded. But first I need to drill these holes for I could have gas within this pocket, but also let gas into this pocket because gas is going to be flowing through there into the fuel lines. So whenever the car moves around, you don't want the gas to be all on this side or all on this side, not getting into here. These are the gauges I got from O'Reilly. These were like 60 bucks. I really like the style of these gauges. I don't know, they're super simple, and I actually like the font. The font of the lettering or the numbering. I don't know, it's pretty cool. And apparently that's how they look like. But honestly, I think I'm gonna go with red, since the inside of my car is going to be red. You can see I already have the dash. I already painted the center console. I painted almost every plastic trim in this car already, besides the ones on the door and on the back over there. But everything from the center console, obviously, to the dash, to the cluster thingy right here, everything's gonna be red. At some point, I'm gonna spray the carpet red. I'm gonna vinyl spray the door panels, paint all this red. I'm actually gonna get new ones of these, because LMR did come out with some new ones, and if they don't have red, then I'm painting them red with the vinyl paint. Seats are gonna be red. And yeah, besides the steering wheel, I think I'm gonna leave the steering wheel black. It looks a little blue in some places, but it's black. I could see it black. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put these. I'm not putting the gauges in yet, but I'm gonna just wire them up and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so maybe as you could tell, it's already 10 o'clock at night, but I went ahead and routed the oil pressure tube. I don't know if you can see it back there, but I ran it through the hole in the firewall that the speed cable goes through for the tachometer, or the miles per hour. So I routed that oil pressure gauge hose or tube through that hole in that firewall. So right now I'm about to go ahead and put the temperature sending unit, and then route that through here as well. Maybe through the same hole, I'm not sure, but I'll see when I get to it. Alright, so I'm reading the instruction guide for the gauges, and basically this white wire, both of these white wires, this one and that one in the back, these go to a light circuit. You can see right there on number 2, a light circuit between the dimmer control switch and the dash lights. So both of those white wires go to a light circuit, and both of those grounds go to a ground. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook up both wires, both white wires with the white and then black with the black, and I'm gonna just route them. Instead of routing two to a different spot, I'm gonna just route both of them to the same spot. So wherever the ground goes, both grounds are gonna go, and wherever the white wire goes, they're both gonna go there. And then for the volt gauge or voltmeter, you basically just hook up the negative to a ground, the black wire, and then the positive side to a switch, 12 volt to a fuse box, to the fuse box. And my fuse box is right here. So, and I have plenty of fuses I could use. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so this is what I have done so far. These grounds, shut up dog. These grounds, I hooked them up all to a connector. From that connector come to a wire, another wire. I labeled the wire, both sides. You can see ground, and it has a little symbol, the negative. And then with the positives, the 12 volt, same thing. With the connector, with the wire, labeled it. Oh, it's upside down, but let's see. 12 volt with the plus, 12 volt with the plus on each side. Just in case you go under the dash and you can't see it and you don't know what it is, since these both wires are black, so you just got that right there on both sides. So I have this hooked up, the 12 volt. I don't have the battery hooked up to the car yet because I'm still waiting to get a battery kit. It's basically a box. You put the battery in, you put the cables through it, you know, just to keep it, I guess, away and safe, even though the whole fucking box is metal, which isn't good, because if the battery flips or something and both terminals hit that metal, that shit gonna blow up or something. I don't know, something's gonna happen though. But yeah, these, I'm gonna just, once I get the kit, find a 12 volt battery, 12 volt source with the key on, not the motor running, but the key on. So when this is probably like halfway, and then this ground, honestly, I could wire it up right now. I was thinking of putting all the grounds up there, or probably in that right there, like you see that the firewall right there where the white is. Drill a couple holes, or maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna do it somewhere though. Somewhere where it's easy to access, somewhere where it's easy to drill into, because I'm obviously drill into something that's metal. If anything, I could probably do it like right here. But I'm not sure because I forgot what goes here. I know the knob, the shift knob goes here, but I don't know exactly what goes right here because there's little clips. So I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna see for I could hook up ground. So that's it so far. I already have all this done. I have the hose, the oil hose, and then the temp hose. The temp wire. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the connectors for the volt gauge. This one, basically all it is the negative side of the gauge. You just connect it to one of these connectors, and this is just ground. So you could take this cable and ground it anywhere on a piece of metal. And then the positive side of the switch goes to a 12 volt source from the fuse box. So when I get that battery box, whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna go ahead and look for that. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and make the actual connections. So just take this, get it off, roll it up, and then you shove her right in there. You can see the maybe you can see, I don't know if it focuses. You can see the wire coming out right there, so that should be a good good connection. I'm hoping it is, because I don't want no bad connections. I want everything to stay together and intact. There you go. Won't come off, at least. I hope it doesn't. So go ahead and connect. Oh, is this even the right connection? What the fuck? Yeah, it is. All right. And then this, the whole wire, I'm gonna just cut it right there. I'm sure I could find a close place for that. And then I'm gonna cut myself another piece. Probably, I'm not sure how long. I'll just go extra, just in case. Go ahead and snip this. Right there. Get both sides, just in case, you know. Doesn't hurt to be too safe. So there it is. Both cables hooked up. Well, not hooked up, but hooked up to that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and label them. Just get some painter's tape. Pretty long piece. And then I'm gonna put this right in the middle. Well, not right in the middle, but somewhere. Somewhere. I'm gonna do that. This is the positive side. So what I'm gonna write is 12 volt with the plus, and the other side 12 volt with the plus. So now anyone that goes under the dash, if they follow this cable, they're gonna know it's a 12 volt positive. Actually, let me put fuse box. Use. Oh, that's a D. Let's see. Box. Fuse box. There you go. So now, get that wire out of the way. Over here to the left. And I'm gonna get this one. And then somewhere in the middle. Let's see. Just write ground like this. Ground at the end. Fuck, I fucked it. Ground, negative, and then negative. You can't really see what the fuck that says, but better know how to read, because this card comes with no instruction manuals. So so basically there's all the cables. Holy shit. All right, so this is what I have so far on the fan relay. So I just screwed the relay and the fuse up there. It's hidden because right here, this is where the glove box goes, so it's gonna be covered. And I put the relay right there because the firewall is right there and there's holes right there, literally. So I'm gonna just get the cables that I need, or the wires from the relay. I'm gonna just route them through there. And then for this, if I need to route some cables or some wires back there to a switch in the front maybe, or right here somewhere, I could. So basically I could go anywhere from the engine bay to under the dash. So I think that's a good spot, and it's hidden because all these wires are gonna come up like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and route these cables to wherever they need to go to. All right, so I'm gonna take a break from the wiring because I had a couple issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start painting the underside of the car with some undercoating. Rust-Oleum stops rust. Apparently, I mean, there isn't really rust under here, but you know, just in case, just to make it look pretty and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. Alright, so this is how the underside of the car looks like now after painting it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put the fuel line on. Just screw it into the frame of the car and all the way to the hood. I'm gonna use these little cable clamps, steel cable clamps. Should be enough, and I have 15 screws that go into metal. Hopefully that's enough. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and install this. This is what the gauges look like. They're all wired in. Pretty bright. Brighter on camera than they are in person. And they're more red in person. But yeah, that's how they look. That's off. And then that's on, off. And then I'm not sure if you could hear it, but the electric water pump is running in the background.